to our karmic process. Like what is good, what is bad, what I like, what I don't like, what I have to do, what I don't have to do, right? It's all about karma. But what are we trying to do through the holy name is to release, right? Like not renounce, but disconnect with karma and reconnect with spiritual world, with our home basically, because our soul is from the spiritual realm, right? Not from the material. Our body relates to the material, but then material is an instrument of the spiritual, because body by itself it cannot do anything without soul, right? It needs the soul. So therefore, the main concentration is on the spiritual. Therefore, the purpose of the Sangha is to help each other, to concentrate better, okay, to help each other. And then we do Maha Mantra meditation. This is the first process, which helps us with the concentration and disconnection with karma, reconnection with the Supreme, right? And the second process that we do during the Sangha is to read Bhagavad Gita and understand it. Understand doesn't mean like understand what it is, what is said. Probably you've read it, um, but how to practice it in our daily life. This is the most challenging thing. Have you tried? Have you tried practicing? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 Is there anyone here who haven't read Bhagavad Gita before? You read Bhagavad Gita? Yes. You read Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita? You read it? Few lessons, right? And just for you to know, if you read it, right? There are more than 400 translations, okay, versions, and out of all of them, this one, as it is academically proved. Okay, it comes from parampara. Why is it academically proved? Because we have parampara. Parampara means the succession, right? How the knowledge is coming to us. It comes from Krishna and Srila Prabhupada, who translated it in all of the languages. He's the founder, Acharya of ISKCON. And that's how we have Bhagavad Gita available in all languages all over the world. And also it is studied in the universities all over the world as a theological book, right? It's a science of God. Now, what is it about in a nutshell? Who can tell me? What is the wisdom, like in a few words, of Bhagavad Gita? Everything happens for a reason, and what is the main reason? Cause of all causes is Krishna, right? Yeah, so Krishna is behind everything that is happening. Yesterday I was rereading Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam actually is about Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam opens up Bhagavad Gita, right? And over there, it was an interesting point that, demons, sometimes they're born in Brahmanical families, in the family of Brahmanas. If you want to know more about it, it's Canto 1, chapter 18, text 35 of Srimad Bhagavatam. You can read about it. When a demon is born in a family of Brahmanas, can you imagine? Brahmanas are those, they're pure devotees. Why do you think it can happen? By the will of God. So due to some reason, there is an explanation. They were not killed by Krishna in the past life, and Krishna gave them a chance. Okay, so now they're taking a chance and they get born in a Brahmanical family. They're going to either use it or not use it. Yeah, and then 80% of the times they don't use it. Sometimes they do use it, you know? Yes, so this is very interesting, and therefore everything happens for a reason, and the cause of all causes is Krishna. Yeah, so this is one of the things, right? It also teaches us what is the soul, what is our consciousness, what is the nature, what is material nature, what is spiritual nature, how to use it, how to live life, what is karma, and etc. Everything that we need to know is in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, and also Krishna describes himself so that we know. Because if someone says, how can you see God? It's explained here. How you can see him, how you can feel him, and how you can serve him so that you reconnect with him. Okay? So this is another thing that we're doing during the Sangha. Two things. chant Maha Mantra, develop attention and concentration. And second thing, know more how to apply spiritual knowledge and gain spiritual consciousness through this application of knowledge in our daily life. All right. So, are you ready to start the process? It's a practice. Sanga is a practice. Yes. Okay. Cool. If you have your beads, you can take them. If you don't, I'll just show the process like again every time I show. So we have 108 beads, right, made of tulsi, and each bead will be one Maha Mantra meditation. So we use our fingers in order to help ourselves to concentrate better because our fingers are connected with the brain, okay? And we will be chanting loud and trying to listen to the neighbor. So do it as loud as you can. And I will be focusing on you all as well because it will also help me to concentrate better, okay? Also, listen to yourself. If the thoughts are coming, let them come and go. The main thing is to engage ears, all right? If you hear, you're focused, all right? And let's rate our state at the moment from 0 to 10. Where are you on the level of stress, fatigue? How would you rate yourself? 10. Very stressed. Yes, you? 7. 6. No, at the moment. Yeah, at the moment. Because we're gonna do before and after. We're gonna do before and after. Before meditation and after meditation. We will measure the progress. 3. Okay, and I would say 6. I was driving. Okay, all right. So everyone remembers their numbers, and then we will measure again after the meditation. Okay, so before we start, let's give our obeisances to Srila Prabhupada by repeating the mantra. Namom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Guravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine. And let's also give obeisances to Lord Chaitanya. By his mercy we are having access to Maha Mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. With this in mind, let's ask the Lord to bless our japa meditation, to bless our chanting, and Om Krishna Arpana Astu. Let this be our offering to Guru Parampara, and Krishna. Let's start. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahamantra ki Jai. Thank you so much for wonderful chanting. How is everyone feeling? So let's start from here. On the scale from 0 to 10, how's your... Oh, the feeling, like, what is the change from... It was great? Like, if we measure stress, you said you were 3. What is your level now? What is your level? You focus on the mantra. So can we say 0 stress at the moment? Nice. Okay. How about you? No thoughts. Nice. Wow. That's great. How about you? 0 stress. Wow. Okay. And you? Also 0. The best day, I think. Prabhu, how about you? Can you take us back? Okay, wonderful. Okay, great. How was your concentration? So we were speaking about the challenges, right? And the thought process was the challenge. How was your concentration now? What was your experience? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So was the concentration better or worse than before? So today it was better, right? Okay. And how about you? Uh-huh. You were thinking about the mantra? No? Uh-huh. And then going back. Yeah? Oh, it's too long. Oh, it's too long. It's too long. Uh-huh. Exactly. Yeah. Every time we need to measure progress, okay? Because of course our goal is to make it better, yes, going forward. But how do we know that we become better? By measuring the progress now. So we need to measure the progress every time. How about you? If you compare the past, like, and today. When you chant overall, like no distractions, bless us. We need your blessings. Okay. How about you? You tried? Okay, good. Yeah. And you, Prabhu? Couple of thoughts? Far better. Okay, okay, great. So those who experienced better concentration, what do you think helped you today? Oh, not the loud, right? Loud chanting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so loud chanting helped you, right? Anything else? What else helped to concentrate better? Vibration. So you can hear the vibration, right? Yes, and it also helps to concentrate. Okay. Anything else that was helpful today to, like, I know you, I'm not asking you, but anything else that was helpful today to concentrate better? So loud chanting, what else? Environment. Environment. And what is it about? What is about the environment that helped you? Hmm. Krishna, it's a holy place. Yes. Uh-huh. The vibration of the environment. It's a clean, right? Yes, free from, we call it modes of material nature, right? Modes of material, basically from karmic vibration. Yeah, okay, great. And can I add as well? For me, it's very helpful if we do it as a group because it's a commitment, right? It's not only to yourself, but also to the group. If I distract myself, for example, when I do it by myself, I do not allow myself to get distracted because I am trying to serve the group as well. So when we do it as a group setting, it's also a big help because we're serving each other. And service is blessed by the Lord. So the Lord always comes into the place where the devotee is performing a service. Also, when we do it by ourselves and our heart, he enters our heart right away, right? But when we are trying to help others as well and doing for the benefit of others, it's a double benefit. Okay, so this is my input into this. I love chanting together with devotees. It's so blissful and it's very powerful. Okay, and my stress level also dropped, so it's also zero at the moment. Good to start reading Bhagavad Gita together. Okay, thank you so much for your feedback. Prabhu, can you help me with the books? So before we begin, let's give obeisances to the absolute truth in the form of Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Let's repeat the mantra 3 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You okay to stay? Yeah? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, so we continue reading Bhagavad Gita. Now we are reading chapter 10. We're already far. But this is an ongoing practice. We will not stop Tuesday Sanga. When we finish Bhagavad Gita, we will start redoing it again and again. And as Srila Prabhupada said, never stop reading Bhagavad Gita. Who can tell me why? Why should we never stop reading Bhagavad Gita? Yeah, and yes, it teaches about the changes in life. It teaches about life. Okay, yes. What else? Every time we read it, we learn something new. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mm, mm, yeah, yeah. Because it's a purifying process, right? And our consciousness becomes pure and purer, and pure consciousness concentrate better and go deeper into the knowledge. So every time we go deeper into this knowledge, yes. And also Bhagavad Gita is incarnation of Krishna. It's Krishna himself. And Krishna is inconceivable. It's impossible to understand Krishna fully. We can understand Krishna. Krishna is saying only by devotional service. This is first thing, right? Devotional service doesn't stop because we are spirit souls. It's our nature to be in devotional service, right? And also, since Krishna is inconceivable, he opens himself up to the level of our surrender. So the more we surrender, the more he opens up. So every time we practice reading, chanting, right, coming to the temple, engaging with devotees and devotional service, the more we progress. And the progress means that, again, we disconnect from karma, we reconnect with Krishna, and reconnection with Krishna means surrender. So we trust him more, we trust the process, we believe he is the protector, well-wisher, he's behind us all the time, he's helping us, he's taking care of us, right? And when we are fully surrendered, Krishna opens himself up fully. So until we go back to Godhead, we need to read Bhagavad Gita. So full surrender means we're back. All right? Yes? We do it every Tuesday. Of course. Yes. Oh, you need to leave. Yeah, we will miss you. Yes. Okay. Yes, and do you mind taking prasadam? Yeah, would you? Yeah. If you want to get Bhagavad Gita, I don't know, do you have Bhagavad Gita at home? Would you like to have it? No? Yeah. In case, in the future, if you want, yes, you can donate in the front, at the front desk, and then have a copy of Bhagavad Gita at your place. Okay? Yeah. You can make a donation at the reception. Hare Krishna, thank you. Okay, Hare Krishna. Would you like to join reading Bhagavad Gita together? Yes? Okay. Let's take the books. Okay, so let's open. We didn't finish text number 4. Yeah, that was a very important text, and it's pretty long. So we'll just summarize a little bit. We won't start from the beginning because we need to finish it today. It's page number, I have a hard copy. Yeah. What is the page number? 4? 400. Yeah, page number 400. Yeah. Yeah, we went. Chapter 10, text number 4. What is it? Text number 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 So I will read the text itself because we started it last week at the last class. And today we will just continue reading. So I will read the translation and then we will continue. I will summarize a little bit and then we will continue where we stopped, okay? All right, so Krishna is saying in this verse, intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion. Actually, let me start with Sanskrit because we read the Sanskrit last time, and then I'll go to the text and then I will summarize a little bit and we will continue from where we stopped. Buddhirgyanam asamaha kshama satyam dama shamaha sukham dukham bhavo bhavo bhayam cha bhayameva cha ahimsa samata tushtis tapo danam yasho yashaha bhavanti bhava bhutanam mata eva prithak vithaha. And translation, intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, and infamy. All these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone. So Krishna is saying that all of the qualities that we have as living beings are created by Krishna. And in the list you can see both negative and positive, right? We have death, we have distress, we have fear, we have infamy, right? And at the same time we have intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt, forgiveness, truthfulness, and etc. So you can see that Krishna is creating both positive and negative, and at our last class we discussed why do we need both. We understand that we need intelligence, we understand that we need knowledge, right? We understand that we need forgiveness, but why do we need fear? Why do we need, um, what is it called? Just let me see, death, right? Distress. So let's quickly think about it. Those who haven't been here last time, why do you think we need fear, for example? Why do we need fear? Krishna created it because fear has a purpose, right? Yeah. Limits. Yes, limits, exactly. So fear actually is a protective mechanism. It's our boundary, right? What is the misuse of fear? When we misuse the fear, when we don't use it as our limit, as our boundary, but make it a habit. Yeah, so if our life is full of fear, right, it's no longer a limit, it becomes toxin, like poison, right? Yeah, it becomes poisonous. So we need to know the purpose of the fear. And we need to use the fear in Krishna consciousness. How can we use fear in Krishna consciousness? What should be what should we be afraid of? Yeah, we should be afraid of offenses. We should be afraid of any actions that can lead us to degradation, right? We should be afraid of harming ourselves and others, as you said, right? So we need fear, as you said. That's our limit, right? And this limit can help us to regulate our life. Like, for example, we should be afraid of not having enough sleep, or, Hare Krishna, eating something wrong, consuming alcohol, right? Intoxicating ourselves. So fear is a protective mechanism. How shouldn't we use fear in our daily life for good things, right? Helping someone in need, well, service, we shouldn't be in fear, right? So we need to understand how to use it and don't make it a habit, right, for daily positive activities. Now, death. Krishna created death. It is also said that he's deaf himself. So, what is the purpose? Huh? Balance. Okay. Balance of what? For what? Like, what kind of balance is this? What is it? In the environment. Balance in the environment. What kind of environment? Give more details. There is no death in the spiritual world, right? No death in the spiritual world. Yeah. So death is applicable only in the material world. Yeah. Why do we need death? Huh? Exactly. So that we don't stay in illusion. Then what is the difference between material and spiritual? Right? I'm God here. I'm the enjoyer. There is no Krishna. And I'm immortal. What is this? Right? So Krishna created death. Right? So he created the end. And the end. End of anything, actually. End of childhood, end of youth, end of, I don't know, misery, end of sorrow. Everything has a beginning and an end in the material world, right? And that's why it is birth and death. Huh? Truth. Yeah, it's a truth. Yeah, it's a fact. Yes, about the material world, it's a fact. We get born, yeah, but the body gets born and body dies, right? So there is a beginning and the end. How can we use this in Krishna consciousness? This knowledge. Death is not a fear. hmm It's a reality. Mhm. It's the reality of this body, not for the soul. Yeah, not for the soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Actual life, actual spiritual life. Yes, so the purpose, right? How can we use it in Krishna consciousness? Birth and death has a purpose, okay? To fulfill, to reestablish ourselves in devotional service. So we're given this body as an instrument. So when we're giving it, it's the birth, okay? For a short period of time. And we're giving that short period of time so that we can practice devotional service. Use this body for the benefit of the soul, right? And then once the body, like the, what is it called? Expires. Forgot it. When the body expires, right? Everything material has an expiration. Once the body expires, right, becomes old, we just throw it out. By that time, we need to finish the purpose of our material existence here. Okay? We need to finish. We need to learn everything, know how to use, know what to do, what to think at the moment of death. And imagine if we don't have this knowledge, what happens? Exactly. So this knowledge is very important, right? We need this knowledge. So Krishna created all of this for our use. So because we need it and we use it in Krishna consciousness. Now, at the last class, we discussed what intelligence is. Prabhu, can you remind what is intelligence? Just from your own words. You can put the chair here so we can see you. Yeah, you can put the chair here. Yeah, put the chair here. Do you need a chair as well? You're good? Okay. Yeah. Analyze. Yes, this is our analytical skill, intelligence, right? So we have intelligence. Intelligence is not an emotion, it's not a feeling, it's ability to analyze. Yes, and we need this ability, right? Why do we need it? What for? To distinguish. Why do we need intelligence? Why do we need analysis? To distinguish what is good, what is bad, what I need to do, what I shouldn't do, right? Yes, what's good for service, what is not good for service. So we need intelligence. Now, second thing is asamoha, freedom from doubt and delusion. Prabhu, you're the speaker today. He was at the last class. We're just summarizing what we did at the last class, and then we'll continue. Mm-hmm. Yes, so freedom from doubt means we are not doubting the Lord, we are not doubting His protection, we're not doubting transcendental philosophy, knowledge, shastras, guru, parampara, and that helps us to be in the process. Because if we have a doubt, we do not trust the process, we cannot practice devotional service fully, and we cannot purify our existence and go back. So this is freedom from doubt and delusion. And also, once we are in the process, freedom from doubt and illusion allows us to see the reality as it is. Yeah, we're not thinking, oh, it's okay, suffering is fine, it's okay. Yeah, being sick and dying, it's also fine, it's life. No. Okay? Being free from doubt and delusion means I know it's not all right because I'm a spirit soul. I shouldn't be experiencing it. This is freedom. Yeah. And then control of the senses. What is control of the senses? What does it mean? How do we control the senses? We also discussed it at the last class. Who wants to say? Have you been? Oh, no. Yeah? Can you? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 And what kind of senses do we have? We have 5 senses, right? What are they? Mm-hmm. Taste, yeah. Sight, hearing, yeah. Touch, yeah. So all of this senses needs to be controlled. What does it mean, control? Don't see, don't hear, don't feel, or what? Don't sense? Huh? What is it? Use speech. Don't overspeak. Don't over. Use your words wisely. Yes, use your words. Don't say things that can hurt others. Yeah? Okay. Sight. With the sight. Control. Huh? Control your expressions. How can we control? Like there are sense objects, right? So senses are attached to the sense objects. When we are speaking about the control, it means that we regulate what we show to our eyes and what we don't show. So for example, if we have sense control for the eyes, would you show your eyes horror movie? No. Something ugly, something dirty. No, right? This is sense control. What would you, huh? Exactly, yeah. What would you show to your eyes? Beauty, yes. Cleanliness, right? Clean things, yeah. Positivity. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's already spiritual. That's very deep, actually. This is already, seeing the soul in everybody. It's very spiritual. Yeah, it comes with practice. Yes, but for the eyes, for example, you're coming to the temple, right? You can look at Krishna, the deity, right? You can look at the devotees. You can look at Srila Prabhupada, right? You can read Bhagavad Gita. We also need sight here to read it. So this is the sense control. You don't show to your eyes things that will make you feel bad, upset, right? Like will remind you of something negative, right? So this is the sense control. Now tongue also, our taste. How would you control your tongue? Tongue, taste, yeah. Consuming prasadam, yeah. So meaning, how do you engage your sense, right? Control doesn't mean you don't use your sense. It means that you use your sense for the benefit of the soul, Krishna, right? Not to harm your life, not to harm the life of others. And this is prasadam, which is very spiritual. What else can we do with our tongue? Palatable, right? Palatable, kind words, yeah. Like words of like kind, encouraging, spiritual, caring, such things. Reading aloud, chanting aloud. We need the tongue, right? For the sound vibration. We create, my Guru Maharaj says, Vaisheka Prabhu says, keep the transcendental vibration going. What does it mean? If you read, read aloud. If you chant, chant aloud. If you're cooking something, chant, play kirtan, listen to the lecture aloud. Keep the transcendental vibration going. All of the living entities are benefiting. Your neighbors, every atom, like if you have any plants or anything, everything is benefiting. Everything will go back to Krishna, okay? Everyone. So keep the transcendental vibration going. This is the tongue. It creates the sound, right? And we have ears. When the tongue creates the sound, what do we? We hear those sounds, right? First of all, we hear ourselves. If we control our tongue, we will think positive. If we don't control our tongue, we won't think positive. So that's the hearing. That's how we control the hearing. Okay. So this is about the control of the senses. And the next thing we have discussed, bhava, birth, should be understood to refer to the body. Actually, I think we stopped here at bhava, right? I believe so, right? Birth. Okay, so let's read from here. I will read and then we will go around. Bhava, birth, should be understood to refer to the body. As far as the soul is concerned, there is neither birth nor death that we have discussed in the material. That we have discussed in the material. In the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, birth and death apply to one's embodiment in the material world. Fear is due to worrying about the future. So see how Srila Prabhupada is showing us the connection between birth, death, and fear. Okay? Which means that the fear is the main emotion of the material world. Since there is no birth and no death in the spiritual world, there is no fear. Okay? And what else it means? The more we are spiritual, the less fear we have. Yeah. The more we are materially oriented, bodily oriented and body is dying every day, the more fears we have. Okay? So fear is an indication of our spiritual progress. Yeah. A person in Krishna consciousness has no fear because by his activities he is sure to go back to the spiritual sky, back home, back to Godhead. So Srila Prabhupada is speaking about the knowledge that the person in Krishna consciousness has no fear because he's sure, right? Also, we feel it. Sure means not only knowing, but also feeling. Okay? Therefore, his future is very bright. Others, however, do not know what their future holds. They have no knowledge of what the next life holds. Why do you think others who don't practice spirituality, Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, right? Um, why don't they know about what their future holds for them? Your opinion? No knowledge, yes. But why is it no knowledge? I also don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? But why those who don't practice spirituality don't know about their future path, where their future will bring them? So let's okay. Mm. Yes. So if we're mentally strong, how does it help us to know about our future? So how do you know that? That's interesting. From our activities, yes, because our activities indicate our future. If we are in the karmic activities, our future is karma. And what is karma? 8,400,000 species of life in the material world, right? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, exactly, exactly. So if we are fully devoted, what is our future? Spiritual life? Exactly. If we are not fully devoted, what is our future? At this, so in this case, we don't know. That's it. In this case, we don't know. That's why. That's why. That's why they don't know. Yeah, because there are so many forms of life. There are so many conditions of life, right? And we don't know what's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. 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 So they engaged in karma, and karma is illusion. They don't know the truth, right? Yes. So therefore, people who have God consciousness, right, who develop this God consciousness, they're fearless because they know about their future path. Yeah. Okay. Therefore, his future is very bright. Others, however, okay, I've read this. So they are therefore in constant anxiety. If we want to get free from anxiety, then the best course is to understand Krishna and be situated always in Krishna consciousness. In that way, we will be free from all fear. And how is it practically to be situated in Krishna consciousness? What should we do practically? Hmm? Devotional service, yeah, but practically, every day, from morning till night. What should we do? Yeah, and how can we do it practically? What will help us to remember? This is thinking. I'm asking, what can we do? Action. Offer to the Lord. Yes. What else? Uh-huh. Chanting every day. Okay. What else? Mainly is the chanting. Yeah, when we go to bed and sleep, we don't chant. We don't chant, right? When we sleep. How can we offer it? Serve the society. Yes. Okay. No. Yeah. 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 This is such a good point. How can we transform the lives, help others to transform the lives? Actually, for the devotee, it's very easy, right? Whoever, how to say, whoever the devotee engages in anything, any kind of activities, those people get the blessing from the Lord. Okay, they get the protection. Like if you ask someone for help, for example, the person helped you and you're a devotee, so that person is blessed. If somebody is offering help, or like, for example, I don't know, somebody opens the door for you and you just go, right? We just hold the door open for each other, right? This is service. What if it's a devotee, right? So we accumulate the benefits. And the more devotees are around us, the more blessings the society receives. Okay, because just dealing with the devotees is very blissful. Yeah, the Lord loves the devotees, and whoever, by anyhow pleasing the devotee, right, get blessed. That's it. Yeah, so we have to become a good devotee so that spread this, vibration and help others as well. Even a cat, for example, if you love pets, right, and you're petting the cat, and cat is making you happy, that cat gets the blessings. So easy, right? Or you get a plant, and you're taking care of the plant, and the plant is giving you happiness, right? Both of you benefit. Like whatever the devotees are touching becomes blessed because Krishna is taking care of the devotee and his life. So that's a very good point that you made. Now, going back to devotional service, right? There is one aspect in devotional service that is very, very easy to do, right? But reconnects us. For example, we've mentioned direct activities. Prasadam, chanting, reading, right? But there are some activities that we not always connect with the Lord. Like, for example, when we exercise, right? Or when we go to sleep, or when we wake up in the morning, right? So how can we make it a devotional service? So that everything is a devotional service. What should we say? What should we do to transform it? What do you think? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me emphasize. What is the principle of devotional service? The principle of devotional service. What is the principle? I am a servant. It's not mine, right? I'm a servant. I'm not the enjoyer, right? I'm serving the Lord through my life. I breathe air, I breathe out, I'm serving the Lord, right? I live, I eat, I'm serving the Lord. So now, how to make my mind believe that by eating and enjoying prasadam, I'm serving the Lord? How to make the mind is the enjoyer, right? How to make the mind believe that every step that I make is a service to the Lord. There's one thing that we need to do. One thing. Close. Also close, close, close. One thing. Who is the one who approves our activities? Krishna, right? We are subordinate, right? He is the ruler. right? The supreme, right? When we do something and we know that we're subordinate, what do we do towards the elders, towards those who are, uh, we ask their blessings. We ask their blessings. If we admit the superiority of the Lord, that He is the supreme, we won't do anything on our own. I do and then I apologize. I do and then I offer. No. We say, before we start, we say, Dear Lord, please bless it. And that resets the mind. It makes it a devotee right away. Because the mind in that case cannot be the controller. The mind accepts right away, oh, it's not me who is creating this. I need the blessing in order to create it. Oh, interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when we go to bed, dear Lord, please bless my sleep. Only by your blessing I can sleep well. Dear Lord, please bless my morning. Dear Lord, please bless my breakfast. I'm eating your prasadam, right? Please bless everything I do, right? My japa, my reading, my service, my work, my communication, my meeting, my phone call. Please bless it. And then you will see how everything gets transformed and becomes devotional service. And then you can share your success stories. Because the transformation is huge. It's such a simple thing, but it changes the quality and thinking and, everything. I would like to hear from you. I don't want to tell you. Okay, so this is the thing that transforms. Okay, let's go back. We've discussed Krishna consciousness. So to be always in Krishna consciousness means to understand that the Krishna is the ruler, we are the subordinate, we ask for the blessings, and in that case, we are in our constitutional position. Now, in that way, we will be free from all fear. In Srimad Bhagavatam 11.2.37, it is stated, Bhayam dvitiyaphi nive shataha syat. Fear is caused by our absorption in the illusory energy. But those who are free from the illusory energy, those who are confident that they are not the material body, that they are spiritual parts of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and who are therefore engaged in the transcendental service of the Supreme Godhead, have nothing to fear. Their future is very bright. This fear is a condition of persons who are not in Krishna consciousness. Okay? So fear is a condition of persons who are not in Krishna consciousness. And in order to be fearless, all we need is to be engaged in devotional service, to stay in Krishna consciousness. And the easiest process, again, remind me what it is. How to stay in Krishna consciousness? Blessing. Yeah, ask for the blessing. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Do you mind reading the next paragraph? Apyam. Fearlessness is possible only for one who is in Krishna consciousness. Yes. So the next one is ahimsa, non-violence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that which furthers the future spiritual happiness of the people in general is called nonviolence. So any activity that helps us to develop spiritually is nonviolence. Anything that causes obstacles on our spiritual path is violence, because we suffer and we forget who we are and we degrade, and yeah, we are full of fears and anxiety. Okay, so ahimsa, nonviolence, means anything which will put others in misery or confusion, right? So it's not only related to the body, it's also can be emotional, can be psychological, right? Therefore, when we take care of ourselves and others, ahimsa means taking care of the full living, right? Starting from thinking, feeling, understanding, all of this needs to be taken care of. And this is ahimsa. And of course, spiritual knowledge covers it all, because it gives all of the information. How to control the senses, how to relate to others, how to live life. In Bhagavad Gita, everything is covered. So therefore, if we study this knowledge, this is ahimsa. Yeah, this is complete care. Okay, Prabhu, next one. Mm-hmm. Yes, so how do you understand it practically? Mm-hmm. So equanimity, freedom from attachment and aversion. How can we apply this knowledge in our life? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we cause a lot of stress. Mm. Detachment. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here it says, right? Be very much attached or very much detached are not the best. So even too much detached is not the best. Why is it not the best? So how do I understand this? Yes, but how do I understand this? That too much detachment is also not good. Attachment is not good. Too much detachment is also not good. So why is it not good? But is it possible to be artificially detached? If I say don't eat, how is it possible? But how is it possible, right? If you have this body, you have to eat. So what is detachment? No feeling of proprietorship, no feeling of possession, no feeling it is mine, it belongs to me, it relates to me, right? Yes. So there is no feeling, but can we live without feeling? It's lifeless. Yes, we cannot, right? So detachment and attachment in terms of material, it's all the same. Attachment and detachment in the material aspect, it's all the same. It's just positive and negative. That's it. Okay? But it's all about material. When we think about detachment, we are attached to detachment. You know, when we think about attachment, we are so much attached to the attachment. So it's all about material. What is actual detachment? When we're actually detached, we don't need to make any effort. It just happens. That's a bad habit. Like when you develop high taste, lower taste is no longer an interest, right? If you taste prashadam, you want to eat something like in the mode of ignorance, like something dirty and no. Well, because you have a taste, right? If you've been in a clean place, you don't want to go to the dirty place. You have a taste. That's it. It's a clear boundary which happens naturally. We are spirit souls. We naturally have a taste in spiritual life. All we need is just to taste it. That's it. Once you taste it, you don't want to go back to something which is senseless, tasteless, and etc. Right? You don't want to even deal with it. It's like an interesting. I'm not interested in this movie anymore. It's boring. That's it. Right? So you don't need to think about detachment. You don't need to think about attachment. This is the point of this, because it's both material. What you need to think of is how to progress spiritually. Okay? Because whatever we think, we get attached to. If we think of Krishna, you get attached to Krishna. If you think about detachment, you get attached to detachment. If you think of your diet, you will get attached to your diet. Okay? If you think of money all the time, you'll get attached to the money. If you think I have to be free, you will get attached to that idea of freedom, and again, you're in the material world. It's all about karma. Huh? Material world is just what it is. That's it. It's a fact. It just exists. That's it. Exactly. So practice attachment to Krishna. Everything else has no purpose, no value. And use this material world because it's Krishna's energy, right? Be thankful that Krishna is allowing you to use these 5 elements in his service. That's all. Don't be attached, don't be detached. Just, oh, I have this beautiful car. Let me use it in the Krishna service. Oh, I got $2 million. Let me use it in Krishna service. Cool. No attachment, no detachment. Oh, I got 5 kids. Excellent. I'll raise them in Krishna consciousness. I got a new job. Perfect. Krishna gave me. I'll serve more. So no attachment, no detachment. This is the point. And then you're free. Okay? Everything what Krishna gives us, we need to use it in his service. And that's what Srila Prabhupada is saying here. He's saying that is called samatha, equanimity. A person in Krishna consciousness has nothing to reject and nothing to accept, save in terms of its usefulness in the prosecution of Krishna consciousness. You can use it in Krishna consciousness. Cool, I accept it. I cannot use it in Krishna consciousness. Krishna doesn't like meat. No, reject it. There's no disgust. I'm not attached to it. I'm not detached from it. It's just not favorable for Krishna consciousness. That's it. Neutral. Yeah, this is the right word. Okay? Yeah. How much time we have? 5 more minutes, right? Okay, let's read one more. Tusti. Satisfaction. Would you like to read? Mm-hmm. Yes. So tapa is something which is uncomfortable, right? Tapasya. Like, for example, when we are fasting, we're not eating, and it's a struggle for the body. We want to eat. any other tapa, like raising early in the morning also. Some people like to sleep longer, but we're doing it. And Srila Prabhupada is saying that everything which is in the mode of goodness is good for us. It like helps us to progress, and anything which is done in the mode of ignorance actually blocks us, right? And we degrade. Therefore, tapasya can be both in the mode of ignorance and the mode of goodness. Like if, for example, you're causing your body to suffer, which is not good for Krishna consciousness, it's in the mode of ignorance. Like, right? It's not favorable for Krishna consciousness. Or if you are causing some discomfort for your body, right, which helps you in Krishna consciousness, like raising early in the morning, chanting 16 rounds of Mahamantra, like, ugh. Yeah. So, but that helps. This helps, right? I was asked a question. I don't remember who asked me that question. The last class. What is the tolerance, limit of tolerance? Wasn't you? It was you, right? Yeah. So this is the answer, right? When we tolerate when we tolerate something that helps us to progress in Krishna consciousness, then we should continue tolerating. When we tolerate something that doesn't help us become more spiritual, progress, then we should stop. Because some things which we may think are good for us kill actually our spirituality. So we need to use our intelligence here, right? Is it helping me, or it's actually killing my spiritual life? Okay? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. So we're using our intelligence, right? How to use our body for the service, but not for the harm. Yeah. So yeah. So every time we are choosing something, we should apply this knowledge. If is it in the mode of goodness? Like, is it beneficial for my service? Is it beneficial for my spiritual life? Then I am okay with this discomfort, right? Because it will make me stronger. Like, for example, when you start doing sports, it's always a discomfort. The body is suffering, but it's good. But if you're doing some like some activity which is really overwhelming for the level of your physical level, right? You can break your body, so you have to stop. Yeah. So again, we need to know our limits, and Krishna is giving us fear for these purposes, our boundaries, right? So we can also use it in Krishna consciousness. All right. So the DDs will be open now. Please finish this text at home. It's a very important text. If you have any questions, please come next Tuesday and ask about the text. Okay, it will be your homework because we don't have time to